I think everyone has at least once thought about starting their own business. What could be better than being your own boss? Today, I'll tell you about devices that can help you quickly make money right at home. Watch the video until the end to find out which device can help you earn a decent income and create a new life. First, let's understand what a laser machine actually is. It's a versatile tool that allows you to apply images and cut inscriptions and patterns on various materials, from paper to stone, with high precision. The scope of its use is quite extensive, allowing you to develop your business in several directions at once. I can give you the simplest and most effective example, producing gift and souvenir products, such as keychains, ceramic mugs, photo frames, document covers, and many other options. There was a time when posters with songs on acrylic glass were popular. Well, those were also made using a laser machine. Engraved acrylic plaques are generally very popular now in various fields, both in business and as decorations or even lamps, so take note. By the way, you can also engrave jewelry. For example, couples often look for jewelry with matching inscriptions, and you can help them with that. You can go even further and establish collaborations with other entrepreneurs. You can produce branded products for them, such as wooden business cards, acrylic or wooden signs, employee badges, packaging boxes, office decor, and more. The price of finished products varies greatly, depending on the materials, quality, and relevance. The average price ranges from $5 to $60 per item, but can be even higher. It seems like just one machine, but there are so many potential applications, and that's probably its biggest advantage. However, I must mention that the cost of such equipment isn't small, starting at around $900.
Huh?
Here's a tip. Some sellers offer training on how to use the machine as a bonus when you buy it. I think that's a very good deal. Also, it's worth mentioning the payback period, which isn't short, anywhere from 6 months to a year depending on your sales volume. But the low production cost of finished products will allow you to make a good markup to reach your desired income faster. Lately, healthy eating has been gaining more and more popularity. Many people are trying to avoid unhealthy products and are looking for healthier alternatives. Fruit chips have become a substitute for various crunchy snacks. Have you ever wondered how they're made?
It's only a game.
You might have thought that it requires some complex and expensive equipment. Not quite. It's all done with a dehydrator, a device that can remove moisture from food fibers. Its cost is relatively low. A suitable dehydrator for small-scale production can be purchased for just $280 to $390. Agree, it's not that expensive. What else can you make with this device? A large variety of fruit snacks, such as fruit leather or simple dried fruits. You can make chips not only from fruits, but also from vegetables or even meat. You can also make natural seasonings and spices from dried vegetables and herbs. Dried meat and fish are also very popular. Overall, you're not limited in your choice of products for drying, but remember, it's important to analyze the market and prioritize what's popular to attract as many buyers as possible. A definite advantage of such products is their long shelf life. Dried vegetables and fruits can last up to 1.5 years, while meat and fish can last up to a year. But it's important to remember that these products must be stored in dry, airtight packaging. A dehydrator would be a great purchase for someone who wants to start a business but doesn't have a lot of funds for initial investments.
Stop it. Get some help.
Moreover, at the beginning, you can make arrangements with local small businesses to sell your products through them. For example, you can offer the owner of a small store to supply them with your products, or negotiate with local restaurant and bar owners, as fruit chips are often used as decorations for cocktails or desserts. The payback period for a business using a dehydrator is up to 6 months. A 3D printer also offers great opportunities for home-based businesses. This device allows you to create three-dimensional objects based on digital models, and its application is limited only by your imagination. You can create a wide range of products with a 3D printer. For example, various toys and puzzles, parts for equipment, home decor, accessories, and miniatures for board games. And this is just a small part of what will be available to you. Additionally, you can always create something based on your client's ideas. Starting such a business is easy and doesn't require huge investments.
Boom, roasted.
The printers are affordable. You can buy a basic model for about $550. To this, you'll need to add the cost of printing materials, around $170 to $220 for initial purchases, and possibly additional equipment, such as tools for post-processing. The payback period will depend on the types of products you make. The more complex the object printed on the printer, the more expensive it will be. It's also important to consider that to earn more, you'll need to learn the basics of 3D modeling. But fortunately, there are many ready-made projects available online, so at first, you can postpone learning and use already available models. Of course, this business has its pros and cons. The pros are that you don't need a large capital to start, and working with a 3D printer gives you room for creativity, allowing you to create unique items tailored to current trends.
Beautiful!
The cons are that you'll have to compete with other manufacturers already in this niche. Moreover, you'll need time to learn how to work with the equipment and software, and printing complex objects can take a lot of time, sometimes even more than a day. A CNC milling machine is a powerful tool for those who want to start a profitable and modern home-based business. This machine can cut complex shapes and parts from wood, metal, plastic, and other materials with the highest precision. A CNC milling machine opens up unlimited possibilities. You can create custom furniture, decorative panels, parts for equipment, souvenirs, various decorations for events, and even works of art. All you need is a computer, some imagination, and a bit of time to master the software and process. Starting a business with a CNC milling machine requires significant investment. But it's important to remember that the potential profit is also quite high. The average cost of such a machine starts at $2,000 and can go higher depending on its features and capabilities.
How?
You'll also need to consider the cost of materials, such as wood, metal, and plastic, which might amount to about $550 initially. Additionally, you'll need specialized software for model development and extra tools for post-processing. In total, initial investments will be around $3,000. However, these investments will pay off quickly with good marketing. Creating unique and high-quality products allows you to set high prices. For example, the cost of a single carved panel or part can exceed $250 depending on the complexity and material. With good sales, the machine will pay for itself within 3 to 6 months. Of course, this business also has some challenges. Learning to work with CNC requires time and patience, and the initial investments may seem quite large. Additionally, production can be noisy and may require a workshop or other free space. A lathe is truly an amazing tool that can transform ordinary materials into unique items.
What?
With it, you can create not just things, but true masterpieces. Stylish decorations for the home and outdoors, carved furniture parts, various souvenirs, as well as parts for motorcycles and cars. And all of this, right in your home or in your garage. Starting a business with a lathe will require some investment, but you probably already understand that. The cost of a lathe starts at $900, and materials and tools will cost around $550. But what will you get in return? The profit potential is impressive. Finished products can range from $60 to $300, or even more, depending on your skills and the materials you work with. This means that within a few months, with a good flow of orders, you can recoup your investment and start earning from $600 per month in net profit. Additionally, a lathe allows you to work with various materials and shapes, creating truly unique items that you won't find in ordinary stores. The lathe business attracts clients who appreciate quality and a personalized approach. However, it's important to note that working with a lathe requires precision, patience, and certain skills. Therefore, it might be wise to consider at least some basic training in the lathe craft. Believe me, it's worth it, and once you gain confidence, endless opportunities for creativity and income will open up before you. Yes, the process may be a bit noisy, but the satisfaction of creating unique items and the steady income make it all worthwhile. What could be better than clothing that fits perfectly, is comfortable, and suits you personally? Perhaps the fact that it will also look exactly the way you want it to. You probably already guessed what this is about, right?
You're broke!
Yes, a sewing machine. Stores are packed with a wide variety of clothing, and you might think finding something for yourself would be easy, but that's far from the truth. Many people struggle when shopping for clothes from mass-market brands. Either it doesn't fit well, or the right size is impossible to find. And all these people are your potential clients. With a sewing machine, you can bring to life the boldest ideas, whether they are your own or your clients'. Everything will depend only on your skill. Starting a business with a sewing machine requires a small investment. A good sewing machine will cost you between $300 and $900, depending on the functionality and brand. You will also need to buy fabrics, accessories, and threads. This will cost another $20 to $300. That's not much at all, right? The income potential from such a business is quite enticing. If you've ever ordered custom-made clothing, you know what I'm talking about. For example, a dress can cost over $200 depending on the complexity and materials. In addition, you can offer clothing repair or alteration services for items that people have purchased from regular stores. These services aren't expensive, but they help you build a client base and benefit from word-of-mouth marketing. The advantages of working with a sewing machine are obvious. You have the opportunity to create unique items that can't be found in stores, meet the needs of clients who are looking for something special and unique, and earn good money in the process. However, like any endeavor, there are nuances. It will take time to develop sewing skills because even with ready-made patterns, without the right skills, you might not be able to create what you envision. But once you get into the rhythm, a huge market with many opportunities will open up to you. Now let's move on to the most unexpected device in our list. Do you still want to know how you can make money and create new life at the same time? Or have you already guessed? It's an incubator. You might think that raising chicks is too boring and monotonous. But first, chicks are really cute. And second, why only raise them?
You're teasing me, naughty nut!
There are many other birds kept on farms, and there are also many ordinary people who keep exotic feathered pets at home. Plus, there are various kennels in both petting and regular zoos. This business doesn't require significant investment. A quality incubator can be purchased for $100 to $400. Other supplies, such as eggs, feed, and equipment for caring for chicks, will cost about $100 initially. So, the starting costs range from $200, which is quite affordable for almost everyone. Meanwhile, the potential profit can be a strong incentive to consider this business option. The prices for hatched chicks vary depending on the species. For example, you can sell a chick for $1 to $7, while exotic birds can go for several dozen or even hundreds of dollars. If your incubator holds, say, 100 eggs, then with a successful hatch, you can earn from $100 to $550 per batch, with minimal costs for feed and electricity. You can run several batches in a month, allowing you to quickly recoup your investment and start making a steady profit. Plus, just think of it as a real-life Tamagotchi game. Remember that game? In real life, it's even more interesting. Watching new life emerge is incredibly fascinating and engaging. However, as with any business, there are some nuances. You need to closely monitor temperature, humidity, and the condition of the eggs, as well as provide proper care for the chicks.
Emotional damn!
It's important to understand that the process requires time and patience, especially in the beginning when you're learning the incubation process. But once you get the hang of it, you'll have ample opportunities to expand your business. And you know how else you can make money without leaving your home? By joining our team. If you have skills in video editing, voiceover work in Russian, English, or other languages, or if you write interesting scripts, we would be happy to work with you. Contact our Telegram bot. The link is in the description. These were all the devices for home businesses that we wanted to tell you about. But they're not the only ones out there, so if you have more ideas, feel free to share them in the comments. And remember, buying quality materials is very important. See you all later.